was just evicted from the Big Brother house. In your opinion, ultimately, what was your downfall in this game?
Oh my God, my downfall was, I think, being too blunt. I have this thing where regular people have a filter and you can just like have the ability to say things in your head and not say them out loud. I think that I have to just like spit things out in the moment, and I feel something, I think something. Definitely my mood swings, I think my hormones get me once a month, and I just say it and I go with it, and it's very hard to change my mind in it once I feel it.
But
too vocal.
Having that trait also saved you on Taco Tuesday.
So yes, it did, which was like my proudest moment, which is, I hated it because it was a fight and I didn't like it, but
you didn't have to start it.
No, I did, and I wasn't gonna, Julie, I really wasn't gonna go there. I swear, I talked myself out of it and I wasn't gonna, and then he came storming up. Nick, I mean, it happened, it was supposed to happen. I mean, it bought me another week, 2 weeks.
All right, you and Tommy were a power duo in the house, but we also saw you grow incredibly tight with Jack. You've called Annalise your best friend in the house. So ultimately, who were you most loyal to?
Oh, Tommy, hands down. That's without question. Tommy would have been my number one, no matter what. If I got 2 or 3, it would have been Tommy. Even if I lost, I would have taken second to him. He is an angel, and I love him. And I think that we played weirdly because we kind of were on different pages a lot of the time, but I think that we always kind of agreed on each other. And yeah, it felt right.
We saw a lot of tears from you in the house.
Really?
Were they always genuine, or sometimes, were they ever manufactured to get sympathy?
They were never once ever manufactured. It's actually embarrassing. I knew that I was gonna cry. I'm definitely like a sensitive person, emotional. I cry a lot at home, but not half as much as I expected to cry in this house, and not once were they ever fake. Oh. Maybe I felt really cold-hearted after Sis left and that I wasn't crying. So I sat in the bedroom and I tried to force tears out and they weren't coming, and I couldn't understand why, and it didn't work. So I tried to manufacture tears. And I don't know why they couldn't come. I'm not sure.
We saw you, let's just say, bend the truth at times, and that's putting it nicely, maybe mildly. We saw you swear in the Bible, swear on your sister's life about things that were not true. Wait, first of all, do you have a sister?
Oh my God, yes, she's my everything, yes. Oh my God. No, if I swore on my sister,
the question is, when we caught you in lies and swearing on your sister's life, was it because you truly forgot the facts, or are you just like a ruthless player in Big Brother?
Oh my God, no, I'm totally not a ruthless player in Big Brother. I mean, there were definitely times that I would say, I swear to you on my sister. The only time that I can think of that I intentionally was like, okay, well, I'll swear on my sister right now, but in 2 weeks, this may not still be the truth, was with my Mickey and Holly deal, for sure. Because in that moment, I was like, I will buy a week, and if I win this HOH, they won't go up. But I intended on throwing it, so that's not lying. It just, I wasn't gonna win the HOH.
Will your sister forgive you?
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, now I need to watch, because now I need to know.
Do you want the example?
Yeah.
You said to Jessica, I swear on my sister's life that there's not a new alliance of 6. It's not me, Sis, Tommy, and then you said, the 6 of us haven't even been alone in a room together.
Oh, well,
2 hours earlier you were. We looked at the recording.
Oh, well, then that I literally did. No, I know we were in a room together when we were like figuring out how we were voting, but that was like late at night, right before the eviction.
By the way, being ruthless in the Big Brother house is not necessarily a bad thing.
No, and I would totally own it. Maybe I really did like not realize that. But to be honest, no, I definitely used my swearing on my sister to make myself deals like moment to moment. But to me, like, was that gonna be like a real 6? Like, was I considering it like that? An alliance? No, I knew I wanted Nick out like ASAP, so.
Were you lying to Mickey and Holly when you said, you know, I'm on the block, save me, you know, use me as a pawn?
No, I want it to be used as a pawn. But when we got down to 5, I didn't think they'd use me right away. I was like, use me as a pawn. When we get down to 5, 6, use me. And then she tells me the next week she's using me. So I definitely wasn't prepared for that.
But when they did approach you about delivering, you were like, wait, what now? Me? What? Huh?
Yeah,
what?
Totally, yeah. I didn't think it would be that soon. I was so upset. But hey, listen, they They did what they had to do. Like, I wasn't even mad at it. I get it. Like, I would have probably done the same thing. Truthfully. Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
You wanted to break up the 6 shooters. We talked about that. You say you don't regret it, but then we saw you trying to reunite when you needed the power back. Do you blame them for not reuniting?
No, absolutely not. I was ready to sell. I didn't want to work with. It's a sin because I always wanted to obviously work with Tommy, Sis, and Jack. They would have been my people. Holly, I would have had no problem working with. Mickey, I just knew that no one was ever going to beat Mickey, so I didn't want to necessarily work with him. I would rather have been the one to get him out. And a lot of my issues with Mickey were more like clashing on personal things, which is one thing that I really regret. But yeah, no, I'm not mad at them. They didn't want to take me back in. They were better than me.
Do you like Mickey? You had a roller coaster relationship with him.
There's one half of Mickey that I really love, honestly. There is. There's a side of Mickey that I love. There's a side of Mickey that I would never in a million years connect with or, you know, be friends with. But do I respect him? Absolutely, yeah.
You're a huge fan. Was Big Brother what you expected?
Ooh, okay, so it was definitely what I expected to an extent. I didn't expect me to be as emotional I was. I didn't expect it to be as difficult and challenging and a roller coaster as it was. I definitely didn't expect us to go as stir crazy. I just assumed it'd be a little bit more like a vacation. Not a vacation, but
it's Big Brother.
Relaxing. No, I know, how stupid of me, right? And I watched the feeds like forever, but no, it's not fully what I expected, but I loved it.
Final thoughts?
I would do it again in a heartbeat, maybe not in 1 year, maybe I'd take a year off, but I would come back and I would do it again much differently, but my cast, I don't know if I'm biased, was unbelievable. I love them so much. Like, they're incredible people. Like, they're amazing, every single one of them, even Mickey.
Well, you're going to be reunited with Jack and Sis and the others, and you're officially juror number 6.
6. Oh my God. Okay.
Christie Murphy, ladies and gentlemen.